Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome back to the Audi TT build series.
Yeah, we're back, baby.
We are back, baby.
Yes, we are. Now, before we get stuck in, I do want to say, I hope you guys have had an amazing Christmas and an even better New Year. Now, if you've come to the video just to watch the turbo intake pipe, you can skip to this part, but we do need to run through a few issues that we've had with the TT before getting to this point, so...
Yeah, there have been a few things we've had to address before we start the modifications.
You've bought a shed. No, I'm joking. It's not that bad, but...
You're only getting sills.
It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
I have, there's just nothing else on the car.
That's true, yeah, not even on the car. But
so,
yeah, anyway.
Before, first of all, I do want to very quickly say, the videos have been a bit all over the place because me and this gent haven't even seen each other much. We've had so much going on. I've actually started a new job. Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate. So we have been forced to do a couple of videos on our own.
Unfortunately, yeah, but now we're back and we are looking to obviously do the videos together because we are Accelerate.
Yes, boy!
So, yes, we are back.
So yeah, first of all, let's run through, before we get to the exciting stuff, what issues?
Right, we got the rear trailing arms were gone, the timing was out, the clutch master cylinder was broken, rear spring was snapped.
Should have made a list.
N249 was leaking, the turbo intake pipe was split. Probably more, but I can't think on top of my head anyway.
So there's going to be a lot of VAG talk in this. Don't worry, guys. I am a VAG noob.
So
by VAG, I mean... Oh, yeah, true. But you know a lot more than I do. So we will run through everything along the way. So pop the hood.
I've had to do a couple of little... Hey, the
supervisor's back as well. Give him a hello, Bruce.
Hello.
Yeah, he's not the best.
It is cold out here. Hell no.
Hell no.
It is cold out here.
Yeah, it is freezing.
So this looks very different to when I saw it last.
It does, yeah. Now, obviously, all the covers are off purposely because we are doing a couple of bits and pieces.
And it looks prettier.
It does look a lot prettier. I started even polishing there.
What?
It was all covered in oil, wasn't it? That was another issue, it was leaking oil like there was no tomorrow. So I had to change this pipe here, the crankcase pipe breather, because it was split. So yeah, that was actually
Which is pretty common on any car. It is rubber, it is old.
The N249 valve.
Here we go, this is the bag stuff on
crap here. It still runs without it. This is part of the vacuum system. Now, it takes vacuum from the intake that goes into from the diverter valve. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, all this does it, right?
You really know what you're on about, fair play.
I haven't got a clue.
I haven't a clue what's going on here.
It was glued here, and then when we moved it, it actually snapped there. Like I said, that one pipe, that's all I had to change. When I took that N249 off, you got a valve here.
Yeah.
There it is. I plugged it back in, so when I get it mapped, you can get it mapped out.
Yeah.
But it was literally this pipe that went to it. That was it.
All of that has been taken out and replaced with that.
And that just runs all the way underneath here into the intake manifold.
Now I know, I have got an annoying cough. I do apologise. I know we have got some VAG,
just annoying.
That's just me. Yeah. I know we have got a lot sort of VAG audience now. So if you are new and you're knowledgeable, please let us know. We're happy to be corrected because we are still learning. But I think a lot of it is just Germans being Germans, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, they always over-engineer everything, don't they? Let's be honest. Whereas the Japs are like, it works. It's fine.
This is fine.
Where we left off, you would have known Kenny took this sort of smoke test, which I was gutted. I didn't get to see, because I wanted to rip on you because your car's worse than mine at the moment. But no, so as you guys would have known back then, the turbo intake pipe. Yeah, the tip. As the VAG boys which is throwing me off.
Yeah, now this pipe here, it's got a lot of things that come off that do different things. A lot. Well, I'll show you on the new one in a sec. But anyway, it's got a big split on one of the main ones that come off it. So obviously it's boost leak big time.
Yes.
So I always said, didn't I, when I was driving this, I was like, it doesn't feel right. And Glenn said, these do actually pull okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
Anyway.
So we have a solution.
Yes,
and this, no, we're not about to do surgery.
Yeah.
Again, do you know on an MX-5 or something? So I'm going to keep going back to it. It is literally
same as a Civic.
It's
just a pipe.
Crazy.
I put a metal one on the Civic, didn't I?
That's right.
Metal pipe.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, like I said, we got a lot of different things coming off here.
So this is the difference as well with an MX-5 and an Audi. As great as they are, and they're very tunable. What is it? Where did you get it? And how much was it?
Right, this is a Badger 5, as you see on the sticker there.
That's got to be one of the best.
It's really cool, isn't it? It's a turbo intake pipe, or TIP, as they are known in the VAG group. I bought this. Well, I bought it months ago. I actually paid $148.50 for everything delivered.
What?
I know. They are more expensive than some of the other brands, but they are known to be the best for tuning.
Well, something you always taught me, in fairness, is it's taken me a while to get is if you're doing stuff like this, just
buy right, buy once.
Yeah, exactly.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, so obviously these are stainless steel clips as well, so they're a lot better, they're a lot stronger.
Just for you guys to visualise, because you can't really see much. This is going to be a fun video to film.
Yeah.
But it sits there, as you can imagine, a bit further down. Turbo, air filter.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you got the N75 or the dump. N75 off that one, or dump valve off that one. Yeah, we'll find out. In a minute.
one cares.
Either way, they're just going to plug them back in. We don't care where they go.
So it's been a while since I've said this, but should we start taking this apart then?
Get stuck in.
Woohoo! Just so before we get into the cinematics, what is the first step?
We got to remove all this obviously to gain access down into here. Now I'm glad you're here today as well because your little girly hands can get down into the.
This is why he's been waiting for me. That's the only benefit I have is my little girly hands.
Yeah.
So far, so good. There's a few screws on the panel there. Don't know if you have to take it off, but for ease of access.
We just want to be able to get down in there. So
airbox is off, and like we said, that looks relatively new to me.
So what's like
I know it's the other part that's important. But
yeah. Ooh, yeah, it does look quite new.
Not that it really matters.
And it's a bish bash.
But
sorry,
this guy. So we are removing the airbox. There's a couple of 10mm bolts. One thing I've noticed on this car, which makes me giggle, is you can see every time this car's failed already because you've just replaced it with red hoses. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I got a lot more to go with it because I know more's going to.
So with the airbox out of the way, we got a lot more. Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, she's moist.
That's what I say. I know the rocker gasket was absolutely chucking oil.
Yeah, there were a few. Yeah.
So
we
and
did
it's a split as well because these are a wet system, so you do get oil in the
that's interesting
intake and stuff. So. Yeah,
and you can see down there a better view of the pipe, but it'll be even better when we take it out. So let's get it out.
Yeah.
I think this is the official Audi procedure, isn't it? Right, so I'm seeing a lot of cutting and swearing and throwing of things. So quick updates. Like we said, there's a lot of pipes coming off the tip or turbo intake pipe. So a lot of them. The reason for the cursing, I'm sure you guys have come across these before. This sort of I don't know what the proper name is, one-time use clips. No clip should be one-time use because chances are they're going to perish in the future. But
Correct.
just vent my anger there. But we've got. The PCV system is off. Did you say the blow-off valve as well?
Yeah, the diverter valve.
Diverter valve. Yep, this is German.
Yep.
So we're getting there. It's just a lot of pipes to cut off, and they have got those annoying little clips in them.
There we go. The
Success! There she comes.
Ooh, let's state on that.
I'm sure it wasn't that yanking you were just doing on it at all.
No way. But no, I genuinely think, if you look how bad it is and how hard it is.
Yeah. Oh,
and
wow.
The one that was actually split, look at that. It actually come off when I took the clip off.
Clean off. Oh, that's insane. That was a cool shot. So, it's probably easier to explain now about the hoses and stuff attached to it. And obviously being an older car, held on with oil and stuff, it's a bit of a pig.
It is, and obviously it's been leaking for a while.
Yeah, everything. Look at mine. I like being the cameraman again. Clean hands.
Know it.
Yeah, so obviously your turbo is literally right down there. So at least we know you've got a turbo.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
So the next step.
I'll respect that now while I'm at it. Actually.
That's a very good point. At this point, as Kenny said, this is actually a really good time to just check for play in your turbo. So what you want to do is a little side-to-side motion. It is normal to have. There is a tolerance of movement in the
impeller. It's about a mil on this one.
So I don't know if I can show you properly, but there is the turbo there. And yeah, there's the impeller. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice coating of oil there, cuz. Nice. Right, once the intake pipe's out, there is a pipe on there you need to transfer over that hasn't got, I'm guessing, a clip on there, is it? So
I don't think so, no. This is for the turbo actuator.
Oh, cool. Oh, so
actually, yeah, this runs on there. You have got a couple of different connectors as well. That was the one on there.
Yep.
Which broke.
Yep.
So that's obviously for that one. Just so you can reconnect the pipe. So
what I would normally see is get a bit of masking tape and like mark every hose off, but
yeah.
I think it is one of those.
They're all different sizes.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be hard to go wrong. Famous last words. That's why I'm not doing it. They are the cursed clips I was on about before. Where's the best place for it? In the bin!
Get rid of that crap. Right, this actuator pipe, we took it off both ends. Now, one thing I do want to emphasise, with this, they only supply you with the pipes, the clips that go the pipe end. So what I would recommend is you only cut them off the pipe end.
Yeah, so the pipe that we said was transferred from the original intake pipe. Was it actuator pipe, did you say?
Yes, the actuator pipe. Yeah, that one, which actually goes to the actuator. It comes up, but it goes through this pipe work. So obviously I cut it both sides, the clips.
Yeah, because they were the one-use ones. So the actuator pipe runs from, obviously, your actuator there from the turbo, and then it attaches to, what did you say this was, Cuz?
I'm going to take that off. It's the N75.
Right, so about 4 hours have passed, sorting out all these hoses and clips and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't know where they were at.
Yeah. Where the hose at?
Yeah, so, yeah, I basically put the connector on here ready for the diverter valve.
What we would advise, sorry to do it, is what we're doing, well, this is how we're going to do it, is build it up as much as you can this end, because...
Yeah, you don't want to be doing it down there.
Yeah. So, sorry, go on, run through.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I've just fitted that ready for the diverter valve.
Don't hold it like that.
I'm sorry. Wow. What are you trying to get at? Anyway, yeah, so I've put the clips on these pipe work. I've tightened them all up as much as I can. Left that loose because it's easily accessible. Well, easier. Same with this one. Once again, it's that bung. I've done it up. So all we got to do then is connect everything up. Now, This is supposed to be the really fiddly part. So what I have done is I got some Honda... urea grease?
It doesn't have to be Honda grease.
It doesn't,
it's
but
just specified.
It's just a pee off the VH guys. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So you're going to have VTEC now, then?
Jesus!
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So, yeah, what I've done is just put a bit of grease on the inside of that. Don't go nuts with it because you don't want to go into your turbo.
Yeah.
So it'll help it slide over the turbo itself. Then we've got to try and get the 7mm down to tighten this one up. Now, I've loosened it off enough as much as I can.
Yeah, and this is where I'm hoping the quality aspect of the product is going to come into play. So hopefully it just slips right on and we can fit everything on.
I've heard it doesn't, so let's just try.
No way.
Yep. She's nice and
I'm
tight.
the cameraman.
Yeah, there's a change.
Just reporting in to say I do actually do stuff. I mean,
He's fallen asleep.
it's like, I know, I just put my hand on here just make it look like I know what I'm doing.
Now that bolt down there, the Jubilee clip you're tightening down there is a little bit tight, obviously.
So what are you saying? You couldn't do this without me?
Well, I could have. I think I would have struggled a bit more, that's all. And a lot more swearing.
He's on a cleaner mission. Right, quick updates. This is a big update. The intake pipe is on.
Yay! Yay!
Woohoo! This is a really awkward one to film, but it is pretty straightforward on the part you can't see. It literally slips onto the turbo. The fiddly bits are getting all of these pipes on. So hopefully you guys can use that for reference if needed. But
Yeah, can we just mention, when you put the actual turbo intake pipe onto the turbo, it's thicker. So it doesn't actually, because you got your hand on the right-hand side of the back of the car, you can feel like a gap.
Yep.
But if you feel the left-hand side, where the intake of the turbo is, the cold side. Yeah, you can actually feel it's flush. So just because it's thicker, it is clamped on, but it was really, really awkward, because a couple of times you took it off.
I took it off. Because it's not my car, it wasn't 100%, so I wasn't happy, so I took it off a couple of times, but from what we can say, it's on there. It's on there.
You know, I've been pulling on it.
Yeah, boy.
On that.
You got some meat.
Yeah.
So... yeah, I mean, it's on there. It's not going anywhere. Oh, once everything's on.
I was just going to say, we got to put the airbox and everything back on it now.
Yeah.
As you can see, we got all brand new clips. I'm going to try and tidy this up and try and secure some of this a little bit better.
Yeah, but that's one thing we would recommend again is have a few Jubilee clips because those stupid one-time clips are a nightmare. So obviously you won't be able to use them again. So
yeah,
just stock up on them. But we are getting so close.
Yeah, for first drive.
First drive. Final update of the video. Very important thing, like we said, the intake pipe is in, so that is done. Now, a lot of people, I imagine 90% of people who are running these are going to run an induction kit / open air filter. What we've discovered is you can't run the standard airbox unless, as Kenny pointed out, it just will not fit. So what you can do is measure it, trim X amount off.
Yeah, now I know there's a few videos out there of the other boys who do these, like Car Chris, Parrot Bros, BWS TT. They have shown how much they trimmed off. I don't want to trim it yet because I've got an induction kit to go on it. Yep. So, yeah, we're going to leave that as it is.
Because we've got an exciting video coming next.
Yes, I don't want to go too far with that.
So that is the turbo intake pipe done for the TT. We were going to test drive it, obviously the issue we've just run into we can't, but that means the next video is the induction kit. So we're going to hear some turbo noises, and I've got an idea. Finally, because this is one of the quietest cars on the planet, but I've got an idea for the next video. I'm going to experiment with the audio to get you some real turbo noises. So, stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Boom! I think he meant bam. Ha! Hey!